Good evening, graduates, families, faculty, administrators, professors, clinical preceptors, and fellow technologists. Many of you already know who I am, but if you don't, my name is Stephanie Gentry Reynolds, and I serve as the director for the radiography program here at PVCC. I'd like to thank all of you for joining the PVCC program of radiography class of 2022 for their pinning ceremony. It's been 2 long years, so we're so excited to be back in person again. This evening is about the success of our graduates, and we're here to honor their dedication and hard work over the last 21 months. I would like to take a moment and introduce our panelists on the stage. Dr. Frank Friedman, our college president, Dr. John Donnelly, our vice president of instruction and student services, Ms. Nicole Winkler, our Dean of Health and Life Sciences, Ms. Caitlin Turner, our Radiography Program Clinical Coordinator, Dr. Pat Keats, who is a retired radiographer, who named our science building with her generous donation to the program of radiography here at PVCC. And the lovely family of Mr. Jeffrey Scott Dewey. We've got the whole gang here, Mom Barbara, Aunt Lynn, Aunt Kathy, Kara, Matt. We've got some little ones with us today. Anyway, so glad you could be with us. And then on the stage, Miss Kathy Lucas, Jeff's aunt, sorry about that, Lynn Rogers, pardon me, Jeff's aunt, who will be presenting the award for the Jeffrey Scott Dewey Memorial Scholarship to a rising second-year student. So at this time, I'd also like to recognize all of the wonderful staff technologists and clinical preceptors that are in our audience tonight. Please stand and be recognized for all of the wonderful work that you do to help prepare our students for the professional world of radiography. All right! Woo-hoo! Glad you could be with us this evening. So I'd like to turn it over here in just a moment, so I'm going to let Dr. Frank Friedman take it away with his welcoming remarks.
Nah, you can't make it up to me. I got one applause the first time, and that's it. It's too late, folks. Seriously, on behalf of our college board and our faculty and staff, welcome to the 2022 PVCC Radiography Program Pinning. We do have 2 of our College Board members here, and I'd like to recognize them. Janet Morrow, she's right over here. And next to her is our board chair, Lola Richardson. Now, I must say, after a couple of years of not being able to hold any face-to-face events, ceremonies, it is so great to see people here. And you're not just a little 1-inch square on Zoom. You're a real live person. It's very good to see. It's also rather amazing. There are only 12 graduates, but there's about 200 of you out there. You folks are very popular. There are a lot of family and friends out here to help you celebrate. Either that or they're still looking for a Cinco de Mayo party and they got lost. I'm not sure. But welcome. And I just want to direct a few words over to the graduates. First, congratulations. But the congratulations is not just for being here tonight. I want you to go back a couple of years and think about the decision you made to enter the program. You know, at some point in our lives, we all kind of stop. Maybe we look in the mirror and we say, where am I going? What am I going to do next? Where's my life headed? What's my goal? What am I going to do? As William Jennings Bryan said it, destiny is not a matter of chance. It's a matter of choice. It's not a thing to be waited for. It's a thing to go out and achieve. you made the choice to seek additional education and to enter this program. I'll bet it was a tough choice for many of you, wasn't it? You probably had to ask yourself, oh, what do I do about my current job? How can I afford this? What will the impact be on my family? Is it worth the time and the money and the effort? And the answer to all that was yes. At least I hope it was. And you created your own opportunity. You created your own destiny. And I just want to recognize you for making a very courageous choice at that point in your life to enter a very rigorous and demanding program. And now you're in a position to reap the benefits of that choice. That feels good, doesn't it? Those benefits can be extrinsic, a good job, a good salary. I hope you know that educated individuals tend to live longer, healthier, and happier lives. But there's also that intrinsic feeling you get, that pride in your accomplishment, your improved self-esteem, your confidence, your ability to say, you know what, I did it. And that's pretty important too. You've gained all those benefits by making a very good choice a couple of years ago. So I'll ask you again, was it worth the time, effort, and money? I hope your answer is yes. And I hope that all of your future choices are as good as the one that you made that brought you here tonight. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Friedman. I wanted to let each of you know that the 18th annual PVCC Academic and Leadership Awards Convocation was held on campus recently, and 2 of our amazing 5th semester students were recognized and received radiography awards. The recipients' names and awards are as follows. Kaylee Shipp received the Leadership Award. So this radiography student was nominated for a leadership award due to her positive efforts during her time in the radiography program. Here are just a few of her exceptional contributions. She served as a class representative. She assisted with club fundraisers. She represented the radiography program on club day. And these are big deals right here. She volunteered to help a fellow student needing positioning practice in lab. She created a technique chart and fluoroscopy reference documents to share with classmates. So that's, if you know anything about radiography, that is very impressive. So let's give Kaylee a big hand. We also had an academic award that was given to Thomas Moon. This wonderful radiography student was nominated for an academic award for his exceptional effort to become a highly skilled radiographer. This in addition to being a parent, working part-time, and commuting 4 to 5 days a week from Culpeper. We thank Thomas for always being an engaged learner, being open-minded to constructive criticism, and for serving as a positive role model to others wherever he goes. So let's just give a big hand to Thomas Moon. Yay. So at this time, I'd like to recognize the recipients of the Elizabeth Nally Scholarship Award. So Miss Nally, who Dean Winkler and I had the pleasure of knowing, started the program of radiography at UVA Medical Center back in the 1940s. She was a beacon of steadfast dedication to this program and its students. Upon her retirement, her former students started this scholarship program through the UVA Medical Alumni Foundation. The scholarship offers students who express financial need the opportunity to receive funds to help them each year that they are enrolled in the program. Please join me in recognizing the following students who are this year's Elizabeth Nally Scholarship Award recipients. The funds have already been distributed to these students, but I still would like to recognize them today. Please stand when I call your name and remain standing until everyone has been recognized. All right, these are our rising graduates, Elizabeth Nally Scholarship Award winners. Jordan Anise. Linda Chirath, Brianna Davis, Grace Estes, Thomas Moon, Isabel Pridgeon, Kaylee Ship. All right, and don't sit down yet. All right, first year students, please join us, Taylor Baccaro. Lamar Berry, who is not with us this evening. Mary Marr. Grace Newman. And Ashley Sneed. Congratulations, each one of you. I just have all the good news to share. I love this stuff. All right, now I get to talk about some merit scholarships. So I would like to take a moment to recognize two of our graduating students who each received a Keats Award of Excellence for maintaining the highest clinical or highest academic average in their first year of this program. These awards are designed so a student can only win this award once during their time in the radiography program. So in 2021, Miss Brianna Davis was awarded the Keats Clinical Award of Excellence, and Miss Kate DeBoard was awarded the Keats Academic Award of Excellence. Please join me in congratulating these two amazing students. Woo-hoo! All right, the surprises are coming out. I'm so excited. All right, so at this time, I would like to welcome the wonderful Dr. Pat Keats and our clinical coordinator, Caitlin Turner, who will be joining us to present the Keats Awards for Academic and Clinical Excellence for 2022.
It's good to be back. All right, you want to start reading?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, she's going to bring them.
So the first year Keats Awards for Clinical Excellence, the first year recipient for the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence is a student who is exceptional in every area of clinical performance. Many technologists have expressed that she is far above where she is expected to be as a junior student. She's willing to tackle any exam and doesn't hesitate to ask questions if necessary to perfect her images. Her patient care skills and professional skills are superb. She exudes confidence, is always positive, and finds the best in every clinic site and technologist with whom she is working.
Please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence for the first year class of radiology, to Grace Newman. It's real. We have two recipients.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we're just
Thank you. We'll keep them for now. All right. Ready?
Yep. The second year recipient for the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence is a student who excels in every clinical aspect. She is extremely hardworking and is always complimented by technologists for her attention to detail to ensure she perfects whatever it is she's trying to achieve. She has taken the time during her clinical experience to make charts and take very detailed notes that she has shared with her classmates. Technologists have expressed that anyone who ends up with a student will be extremely lucky. She always has a smile on her face, is optimistic, and searches for the best in every situation.
Please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award for Clinical Excellence in the graduating class, and you've already heard this name, DeKaylee Ship.
Hey, Kaylee.
The first-year recipient for the Keats Award for Academic Excellence is a student who has remained steadfast in his academic preparedness over the past 2 semesters in the program of radiography. He has very high expectations of himself, is always engaged in class, and is diligent in making sure that he understands all course material and radiography concepts.
To show you what a surprise this is, please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award for Academic Excellence in the first-year class, to Lamar Berry, who isn't here because he didn't know. Lamar cannot be with us tonight, but it's going to be, his award will be accepted by last year's winner, Kate DeBoer, but she has to give it back. There you go. You have to give it again. Whoops, and here's. It's really a surprise. They don't know.
The recipient of the Keats Award for Academic Excellence in the graduating class is a sharp student who works to understand course concepts in greater depth and consistently turns in quality assignments. He takes his responsibilities as a student seriously. He is a dedicated and engaged learner. He is an active participant in class and is academically sound, even in the most challenging classes.
Please help me to congratulate the recipient of the Keats Award in Academic Excellence in the graduating class, to Thomas Moon. Okay, that's it.
Congratulations. That is so exciting. And I have to say, it's so much fun to keep that secret. I know. Woo, it was rough. All right, now we have the pleasure of talking about the Jeffrey Scott Dewey Memorial Scholarship. So I would like to welcome to the microphone one of the members of the lovely family of Jeffrey Scott Dewey, Jeff's aunt, Miss Lynn Rogers.
When Stephanie introduced me as Aunt Kathy, she leaned over and apologized. And actually, I was flattered because when there's work to be done on our end of the scholarship, it's Kathy that does it. To the administration, the faculty, students, and guests here tonight, as Dr. Keats said, we are so very honored to be here in person tonight, although I must commend PVCC on executing a Zoom call for 2 straight years with basically flawlessly. But we're honored to be here to award the Jeffrey Scott Dewey Memorial Scholarship. First, we'd like to thank Stephanie, Nicole, and Harry, as well as their respective teams, for their dedication to this scholarship. Also, we'd like to thank Dr. Frank Friedman and Dr. Donnelly for their support over the years, and to congratulate Dr. Friedman on his retirement and the legacy that he will leave at PVCC, especially the Center of Excellence. We heard Dr. Friedman speak at a meeting last October, and I have repeated his remarks on a number of times when he was explaining why he believes that every applicant should be accepted, and discussing the role that a community college system plays in higher education, and we commend him for that as well. This is the 13th year of awarding the scholarship in memory of and to honor Jeff. In the audience are Jeff's mother, Barb, brother Matt and son Jeff, sister Kara, brother-in-law Thomas, and their daughter and son Elena and Miles. Miles was the one that waved at me, by the way, when I walked on stage. I kind of waved back down on the side. I hope he noticed. We also have a benefactor of the scholarship fund here tonight with us, Susan. Every year, we so look forward to this ceremony as an important way we can continue to honor Jeff's memory and his legacy. Actually, we honor Jeff's memory in many ways each and every day, in little ways and in bigger ways. For example, we bought a new home a couple of months ago. As we were getting our previous home ready to sell, one that we had built in 2007, I stood on the second floor of the home a month or so ago, remembering being there with Jeff when the house was being built, and the only thing there was a plywood floor. And I pointed to a corner and told him that's where his room would be. And Jeff, you have a room in our new house as well. What distinguished Jeff in radiography was not just his academic and clinical skills, those were stellar, but also his deep passion for patient care. He truly went above and beyond. Accordingly, this scholarship was established to recognize someone with those attributes. Last year, the winner was Linda Chirath. It's wonderful to see her in person and all of the graduates. We wish Linda the very best in her career as she looks forward to studying mammography and eventually getting back closer to home in Richmond, still in Virginia. We have been excited about all 12 of the previous winners whose names are in a plaque on a classroom here, and we continue to wish all of them the best. This year's winner clearly exemplifies the qualities that this scholarship represents: excellent academics and clinical work with a particular focus on patient care. This individual has always dreamed of a career in the medical field, and this will come to fruition here in this program. The winner of the 2022 Jeffrey Scott Dewey Memorial Scholarship is Mofita Roberts. Please join me and my entire family in congratulating Mofita as she accepts this plaque and a check for $4,000. I just recently retired from banking, and I'm not sure this check will make it through the online deposit system. Please don't try that. Where's the plaque? Right here. Congratulations so much. We've heard so much about you. I didn't know how to upside down. On behalf of the entire family, we offer our congratulations to all of this year's graduates. May your chosen career path be challenging and rewarding. We look forward to returning in 2023, another in person, so thank you.
We've known that one for a while, and it's been hard to keep a secret, I'm not going to lie. All right, please welcome to the stage Jordan Anise, or right up to the microphone, I should say, and Kaylee Ship, our graduating class student representatives who will be offering farewell wishes to their classmates. Your stuff is right there. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little tall for this, so we're going to raise it up. Okay. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us tonight. My name is Jordan Anise, and beside me is Kaylee Ship, as Stephanie said. We are the representatives of the class of 2022. On behalf of us and our classmates, we would like to thank everyone here for their help and dedication to making sure that we got to this point today. A huge thank you to all of the wonderful technologists and clinical instructors who put the countless hours in to teach us the ropes of radiography. Stephanie and Caitlin have constantly been the two to keep us in check with countless reminders and encouragement when we need it the most. I would like to give a huge thank you to Nicole for all of the hard work that you do behind the scenes to make sure that our program and all of the other health science programs run smoothly. Each and every one of you have welcomed us into this program with open arms and open hearts for teaching, and we will forever be grateful for this opportunity to work with you all. Lastly, I would like to thank the families of this class. It is not easy being away from loved ones, especially the little ones. I see you, Charlotte and Owen, out there. But with your love and encouragement, we were able to push through all of the complications that this year had to throw at us. For that, we're forever grateful.
I'm gonna break this down a little bit because I'm shorter than Jordan. So to my fellow classmates, we finally did it. The past 21 months have felt like a roller coaster. We've experienced countless Zoom sessions together, transitioning back to in-person classes, and have dealt with the normal stuff, like freaking out about finals. On top of all those things, some of you have children at home to take care of, some of you have worked multiple jobs throughout the program, and even some of you commute over an hour to be at class or clinic. Even with all these obstacles that we have faced together, we have always supported and lifted each other up, no matter what. Each of us will be moving on, whether that be moving away, specializing in a modality, or working a 9 to 5. No matter which it is, we have made memories that we will carry with us and form friendships that will last a lifetime. I wish the best for each and every one of you. Congrats, class of 2022, we made it.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Oh, these are beautiful. So lovely. Except for Jordan. She's gotten a couple of my inches, I think. At this time, the graduating class would like to share with you their video presentation, which highlights the many experiences that they've shared throughout their time together in the program. So I'll ask the entire stage party and graduates to please exit the stage, right, and find a seat in the first row of the theater so you can also enjoy the video.
Hustling, and tonight is my appraisal, 'cause I'm a hooker selling songs and my pimp's a record label. This world is full of demon stocks and bonds and Bible traders, so I do the deed, get up and leave a climber and a sadist, yeah. Are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest in the garden of evil. I'm gonna be the greatest in a golden cathedral. I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up places, places. If it's a dream, don't wake me, don't wake me. I said, hey, look, ma, I made it. Friends are happy for me, or they're honeysuckle phonies. Then they celebrate my medals, or they wanna take my trophies. Some are loyal soldiers, while these other thorns are rosy. And if you never know who you can trust, then trust me, you'll be lonely. Oh, are you ready for the sequel? Ain't ready for the latest in the garden of evil. I'm gonna be the greatest in a golden cathedral. I'll be praying for the faithless, and if you lose, boo-hoo. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Hey, look, ma, I made it. Everything's coming up places, places. If it's a dream, don't wake me,
hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down, and if you get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
Number one, if this group looked happy and wonderful throughout that video, this is not just the Facebook of them. This is who they really are. They are exactly happy, wonderful, and good to each other. So anyway, what a wonderful class. And the second thing I wanted to quickly mention is we didn't actually get to see their beautiful faces until after spring break of this very year. We have had all of us in masks since they came to us in the fall of 2020. So anyway, what an amazing group. So now I'd like to welcome Scott Hewen, one of our amazing Rising graduates, who will recognize one of our clinical preceptors.
Hello there, I'm Scotty. And as was given away, the winner of our Clinical Preceptor Award is Jerry Shea. And yeah, so I'm gonna have Jerry step up here and stand awkwardly while I say nice things about him. All right, so when we decided who to give this award to, everyone kind of tossed in a few names, and then there was a few names that popped up, more so than others. And then we took those few names, and then we decided, you know, who did we think exceeded our expectations, and of course, it was Jerry. And let me just pull up my notes here. All right, so Jerry's the man. He's been pretty awesome, and talking with a lot of my classmates, you know, Jerry's always been very good helping us with getting our I'm sorry, I'm stumbling over the words. Getting our imaging done correctly. Thank you. And he's always been extremely calm and patient with all of us. And another thing that we noticed was that Jerry is a very consistent individual. You know, it doesn't matter if Jerry's been working all week, doesn't matter if he's had a rough day, doesn't matter if he's tired, Jerry is always Jerry. He's always kind, he's always approachable, and he's always trying to help us out. And the other thing that I could say to describe Jerry is just respect. And Jerry has a ton of respect for his coworkers and us, particularly as students. He was always very calm, able to talk with us about everything, explain all of our aspects of the program as well as the profession without talking down to us and making us feel small. And that we can really appreciate, because it's not everyone that does that. And he was always calm and always supportive, free to let us do as we needed to do, but willing to just jump in and help us out if we needed it. The last thing is, of course, Jerry's respect for the patients, which is very amazing to watch, because it's very easy to walk into a room with a patient who is unresponsive on a ventilator, and you just kind of do your thing. But Jerry always makes sure to introduce himself. Hey, I'm Jerry. We're going to be doing this chest x-ray. You're going to feel this board come under you, which is an easy thing to forget because, of course, they're unresponsive. They don't know what's going on. And, you have a lot of stuff to do. It's very difficult to get them positioned. And it speaks to how well he is at his job in doing that. And, of course, with the patients who aren't unresponsive, Jerry's also extremely kind. He, explains the whole procedure step by step and, makes sure he answers all their questions before anything gets started. And he's been very excellent to work with. And so, Jerry, from all of us, thank you for everything. And you got your little thing? Yeah. And yeah.
Thank you, Scott.
All right,
That
thank
was
you.
Wonderful. Ode to Jerry. And we couldn't do it without our amazing staff technologists and clinical preceptors. We're so glad you could be here tonight, Jerry. So before I congratulate each of you, I would like to mention an additional generous donation made by Dr. Keats. As a part of her gift to the program, she's personally ensured that each one of you will receive a beautiful radiography pin. This can serve as a reminder of your hard work and dedication and the quality of excellence for which this program and PVCC stand. But before we do that, I just have some very brief remarks. Caitlin and I are always telling our students about their 21-month interview. And I think Caitlin will agree with me that this group has passed the interview with flying colors. They demonstrate the integrity we would expect, the professionalism, all of the wonderful qualities that any employer out there would be looking for. They meet the standards and they exceed, and we are so proud of them. Anyway, congratulations. So at this time, I'd like to ask Dr. Friedman to come up and congratulate our students as their names are called. Miss Caitlin Turner is going to read the names and their dedications as they walk across the stage, and Dr. Keats is going to present each student with their pin, which she so graciously provided. Right.
Jordan Marie Anise. I would like to dedicate my success to my parents and family who have been above and beyond supportive in my journey through this program. I also would like to thank our instructors and clinical staff for all the time and work put in to ensure we succeed. It has not always been easy, but it is oh so worth it. Everett Edgel Castle III. I would like to thank my parents for helping me throughout the program, and I would like to thank my teachers and classmates for such a great experience. Linda Chirath. I would like to thank my family and friends, especially my husband Choi, my mother-in-law Savong, and my son Owen for their love and support throughout my radiography school journey. Love you all. I also would like to say thank you to all my peers. We did it. Finally, thank you to my professors for making this possible and setting me up for success. Brianna Davis. I have many things to be grateful for throughout this program. I would like to thank God, my family, friends, teachers, and especially my classmates who always come together as a team. I could never achieve my goals without every one of these special people. Kate Evans DeBoard. I would like to thank God, my sweet fiance, family, friends, and professors for all their love, support, and encouragement. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you guys so big. Grace Carter Estes. Thanks be to God who knows all things and who has had this step of my education in his plan all along. A special thanks to my husband, Brandon, who has supported me along every career path I've set on and has yet to know what it is like to have a wife that is not a student. Finally, thank you, Mom and Dad, for placing value on my education and for always giving sound advice. Brandon Michael Hawley. I would like to thank the Lord, my parents, my instructors, my classmates, and plenty of radiologic technologists for encouraging and supporting me throughout the duration of the program. Scott Alexander Hewen. To Jessica for continuing to put up with me and being my favorite person. Thomas Jonathan Moon. I would like to thank my entire family for all the support they have given to me. I especially want to thank my wife, Kimmy, for her support and for all the extra work she has done to allow me to pursue my goals. Isabel Grace Pridgeon. I would like to thank my mom for countless nights of helping me get through the flashcards and studying for exams, and my dad for supporting me and encouraging me to be the best student I can be. My husband for staying up every night with me, even on the late nights, until every project and assignment is completed, and for turning me into a more punctual person. And of course, all my family, friends, classmates, and instructors who patiently helped me get to where I am today, and for all of your encouragement. Kaylee Renee Ship. I wanted to thank my parents for all that they do for me and for supporting me for what I want to do in life. I also want to thank my sister Chelsea for being there for me through each step of the program. Sally Ann Stinney. Thank you to my family and friends for all the help and support throughout my time at PVCC.
Thank you, Dr. Keats, and congratulations to our graduates. So the graduating class of 2022 would like to extend their appreciation to the following individuals. Dr. Pat Keats, whose generous donation to our program has helped so many deserving students receive awards for achieving the highest of merits. The class of 2022 wishes to recognize your generosity. Brianna, would you please come and help me present Dr. Keats with a special token of appreciation for all that she does to support the PVCC program of radiography and its students. the family of Mr. Jeffrey Scott Dewey, who usually travels up from the Carolinas and down from Michigan every year to attend the pinning ceremony of our graduates and to present the special Memorial Scholarship Award honoring the memory of Jeff, whose outstanding patient care skills in radiography will forever be remembered. Linda, will you please come and help me present the Dewey family with a special token of appreciation for all that they do to support the PVCC program of radiography and its students? Dean Winkler, our program's Dean of Health and Life Sciences, whose work behind the scenes ensures the success for students in all of our competitive allied health programs. Everett, could it be you? Please come and help me present Dean Winkler with a special token of our appreciation for all that she does.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Speaking of Dean Winkler, she has a special message for our graduates.
I have to lower unlike Jordan, I have to lower the microphone. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've done this face-to-face. So, good evening, graduates and families, faculty, administrators, professors, clinical instructors, and fellow technologists. My name is Nicole Winkler, and I am the Dean of Health and Life Sciences here at PVCC, but I didn't start out as a dean. I actually started my career back in 2001 when I entered the X-ray program at UVA Hospital, which was a certificate program at the time. So flash forward to today, the program is thriving, having transitioned to PVCC as an associate's degree program back in 2010, and now in 2022, here you all are. We made it through a global pandemic, tornadoes, vaccine mandates, and what feels like a zombie apocalypse most days. But I don't know about you guys, like most healthcare workers, I am a complete and total hypochondriac, which is the worst thing to be during a global pandemic. It's true, however, my hypochondriosis began when I was born, according to my mom. She can attest that I've had every single disease that I've ever heard of. In fact, I've landed myself in the emergency room multiple times throughout my life because I was absolutely sure that I had a brain tumor, a neuromuscular disease, every form of malignancy, an inflammatory and destructive disease known to man. I actually remember one day when I was living in New York City in my 20s, and I discovered some kind of bump on my head, and I was convinced I had a brain tumor. So I called my mother at 5:45 a.m., and this is how the conversation went. This is me. Hi, Mom. Do you have a second? I'm really worried about something. My mom. Sure, honey, what's going on? Me. I have a strange bump on my head, and I think I might have a tumor. My mom. You couldn't have waited until 9 a.m. to call. I'm sure the bump would have still been there at 9 a.m. Me. Do you think I should call a doctor? My mom. I think you should call a psychiatrist. So my poor mother, and now my poor husband and family, have had to deal with this part of me my whole life. And of course, I chose to go into healthcare so that I can learn even more about the multitude of diseases that I had no idea existed, that I'm sure I'm going to have, or convince myself I have eventually. However, something miraculous happened instead. When I became an X-ray technologist, I began to care for others and the patient community, and those people in the world who were actually suffering from the diseases and conditions that I've always been afraid of. So what helped me overcome my hypochondriosis, besides, of course, my faith and my mother's threat to put me into a mental institution, was my service to the community of patients around me. I found that when I shifted my energy from myself to serving others, I became less self-centered, and it was an epiphany. And over the years, I've learned that when we choose to become part of something bigger, we can accomplish anything. So it's my hope for each of you tonight that you find as much joy in your careers as I have found in mine. And as you pursue and achieve your many goals and accomplishments for your lives, take a moment to look back and lend a hand to the generation following you, to the first-year students. Lend them a helping hand. My parents and mentors and the many students, faculty, and staff that I am privileged to serve every day in my role continue to show me that kindness and love spread around you. So resolve to spread love throughout your experiences to those around you, because love is the only thing that hate cannot penetrate. Congratulations, graduates.
At this time, I'd like to ask Dr. John Donnelly, our Vice President of Instruction and Student Services, to offer our closing remarks.
Thank you, Stephanie. Good evening, class of 2022. I'm always honored to be asked to provide closing remarks to the graduates who I imagine are ready to go celebrate and get out of here. It's hard to follow the sage advice that you've been given and the wonderful video tribute that just makes me happy. I just love those videos and look forward to them every year. So I'm going to make my closing remarks short. First, graduates, the elephant in the room. You're COVID graduates. And your first year was under lockdown. The second year was a very bumpy ride to today in graduation. While you may be rolling your eyes at that distinction, COVID has defined each of you, and ironically, in a very positive way. During the last 2 years, you likely asked yourself many times, how will this work? Will I be able to focus? Can I really complete this degree? And what happened was that you never gave up or called it quits. Instead, you studied, you persevered, and you succeeded. Life threw an awful lot at you, and you didn't blink. In fact, you stared COVID down, and here you are at the finish line. Your success is evidenced by the fact that I hear that everyone on this stage has passed the PVCC radiography board exam, and each of you have or has been hired or are awaiting final decisions for employment, or you've been accepted into an advanced imaging program. Quite impressive. Many of you will likely be going to the PVCC commencement exercises on Friday, and you may have thought to yourself, why do they call it commencement when I've just finished everything? Shouldn't they call it conclusion exercises? But a simple definition of the word commencement is a time when something begins. And for all of you on the stage, the pinning ceremony and your graduation may seem like an end, but it is actually a time when many new things will begin, and I'll give you a couple of examples. One new beginning or commencement for you is that you will now become professionals in your field. You will now have a different set of deadlines, expectations, and stresses, but all of those are what will make you excellent practitioners. Much is expected of you now, and I have no doubt that all of you will rise and meet those expectations because you are very, very well prepared to do so. Another new beginning or commencement is that many of you will go your separate ways. You will start that perfect job, you'll enroll in that advanced training program. Some of you will leave the area, some of you will get married, some of you will have kids. You will not see or talk to each other as much as you did during your program. The ties that bind will loosen, yet the one thing that will connect you to each other is your experience together in this program. Don't forget that and stay connected with each other. And a third new beginning is that you will soon have an associate degree in radiography, and you'll soon be licensed if you're not already. You are now at a place where your experience and credentials will make you very valuable in the marketplace. Take advantage of that. You have gained skills and credentials that most people do not have. Use those skills to your advantage. Go get that position you don't think you can get. Apply to that educational program you don't think you can get into. The knowledge, skills, and abilities you've gained from this program will take you farther than you think. To conclude my remarks tonight, I hope you will reflect back on what you have achieved and experienced these last 2 years, and in doing so, consider two things. First, spend time with those who give you energy. You have heard people say there's not enough time in the day or life is too short. Well, those people are right. Find and surround yourself with people in this world who give you positive energy, who rejuvenate you, and who help you do your best work. Avoid those who zap your energy and leave you exhausted. There is truly not enough time in the day for negativity, and life is indeed too short. Second, make a positive change in the world. Help people believe in themselves and help them achieve their goals. Each one of you had one or more people do that for you. Now do it for others. Become a leader, get involved, and be proactive. Be a problem solver, not a problem identifier. At the end of the day, people are remembered more for what they contributed to this world than what they identified right or wrong about it. I hope to see all of you on Friday dressed in your academic regalia. I look forward to calling your name as you walk across the stage to receive your diploma from Dr. Friedman. Again, congratulations and best wishes to each one of you and to the class of 2022.
And in 2 years, Caitlin and I will be calling you about a clinical preceptorship. All right, so from Harry Stillerman, Vice President of Institutional Advancement and Development. So graduates, this evening, we're pleased to welcome each of you to the family of PVCC alumni. As a PVCC graduate, you are a part of a tradition that spans nearly 50 years. We're grateful for the imprint each of you have made on our campus as a student and hope you will continue to play an active role in the life of the college in the years to come. The PVCC College Alumni Association is your lifetime connection to PVCC, keeping you informed through regular events, programs, and communications. This evening, along with your pen, we're pleased to present each of you with your official membership card to the PVCC Alumni Association, along with a PVCC bumper sticker. Woohoo! We hope you will keep your membership card in your wallet and display your bumper sticker in a prominent location. More importantly, we hope you will stay in touch and keep the alumni office informed of the many successes which we know are in store for you in the years ahead, thanks to your PVCC education and, of course, your great efforts. Congratulations again on your outstanding accomplishments, and go Panthers! I would like to thank each of you for coming to support our graduates this evening. We so appreciate your dedication and your support in their success. Congratulations, graduates. We will miss you so much, and we will wish you great success in all of your future endeavors. We hope all of you will join us in the Dickinson Commons area for cake and punch so we can congratulate these wonderful, soon-to-be radiologic technologists. Thank you so much for coming tonight and sharing in our celebration.